For the past year, I've dedicated myself to learning Spanish. I originally came to Spain to live and breathe the language for the first time, rather than just studying it. But what I didn't expect was that somewhere along the way, I'd reclaim parts of myself that I thought I'd lost, and discover parts of myself I never knew were there. This is my love letter to Spain. Before Spain, I felt like a shadow of myself. For the past few months, I've been so burnt out, lost, and confused that I basically was in a pretty dark place. I felt like all I was doing was taking 20 million steps towards the future that sounded perfect on paper but truly felt empty. Before I started my new job, I got the opportunity to take a month off. I've been dedicated to studying Spanish for the past year, and I wanted to see if I could actually survive in Spanish. So I took a leap of faith and spent 3 weeks in Spain by myself. Now, this is important because this is the first time I've ever traveled internationally completely on my own, and for once, every decision I made was mine. I was in charge for once, and so the first part of my adventure, I spent nearly a week in Barcelona. I got to enjoy truly being a tourist, wander around without a plan and just turn off my mind and just enjoy the moment. From jumping off of cliffs to wandering through historic streets to learning how to cook paella to enjoying meals with new people and just exploring and embracing the unknown. Barcelona really reminded me how much joy there is being in the present. However, there is one important part of history that needs to be noted during this trip in Barcelona specifically. Going to Park Güell, I didn't realize that this was the site of the one and only Cheetah Girls 2. How that completely slipped my mind as a Gen Z is insane to me, honestly.
¿Puedes me dar un orden de calamares?
¿De calamares?
Sí, y un orden de salteado y para beber solamente agua.
My goal was to practice speaking Spanish every day. And then I also realized quickly that here in Barcelona, people also speak Catalan. It wasn't exactly what I expected, but it was the perfect place to begin. Next, I headed over to Madrid via train for 3 hours for my original purpose. I wanted to see how much Spanish I could survive in. I had enrolled in a 2-week Spanish immersion program through In Hispania in Madrid and was automatically placed in an intermediate class, which honestly shocked me because just the prior year I was placed in a beginner class. So that moment made me incredibly proud of how far I've come, and I tried to explain that in Spanish unsuccessfully.
Hola a todos, tengo buena noticia. So, cuando tomé la prueba por español, primero estaba en el nivel A2, pero cuando llegué a la clase estaba en el nivel B1, pero cuando durante la clase me he realizado, entiendo más. So, de hecho, cuando la clase se completa, estaba cambiando a un nivel un poquito más avanzado.
Surprisingly, I made friends really quickly, and we just basically went out to explore Madrid pretty much all of the time. I love that we came from all over the world, and just being surrounded by people who share the same passion for learning, wanting to learn Spanish and explore a new city together just really made me feel so happy being in the center of human connection. And also, look at how cute these pictures are, the pictures that I took with me and my new friends. For context, I am actually Filipino, and quick history lesson, Spain basically owned the Philippines for about 300 years, thanks a lot to this dude Magellan right here. Anyways, my 23andMe results basically showed that I am 4% Spanish and Portuguese, even though it's clearly just straight up Spanish. Although understanding why I am part Spanish as a Filipino is a bit problematic, being in Spain has taught me to really reconnect with who I am, where I come from, and to love every percentage of myself. I've always felt a connection to the Spanish language. Growing up in San Diego, Spanish was a language I heard all the time. I ended up picking up a few phrases here or there, but it was just something that my ear kind of got used to hearing all of the time. But living in Boston, I was the only Filipino, so in order to feel like a sense of home away from home, whenever I heard Dominicans or Puerto Ricans speaking Spanish, I just felt like a sense of connection to them, and I ended up learning a good amount of Spanish from them while working in the hospital. During my first job as a nurse, I actually worked with a lot of patients that were from Tijuana, and so I ended up feeling, I had to learn Spanish in order to really learn how to communicate with my patients, and it really inspired me to continue learning this as a passion to really help the community that I grew up in, have quality care and just really connect with the Spanish language community. And it's just really funny because as a Filipino, my Spanish is actually way better than my Tagalog. Nearly halfway into my trip, I realized, oh my god, I can really live in Spanish. Every day, I was surrounded by the language, by taking public transit everywhere, to eating and ordering in restaurants by myself in Spanish, to just even walking around in the neighborhoods and just hearing the language all the time, to even going out at 3 a.m. to watch a FIFA game, the Mexico versus Korea FIFA game at a bar, to even going on the last day of Bad Bunny's worldwide concert in Madrid for 200 euros. Disclaimer, did I understand everything in Bad Bunny's concert? No. Probably about a good 25%. But did I have a blast? 100%. Was it worth every cent? Absolutely. For someone who had been studying via italki lessons, streaming Spanish, reading books, and just studying the language for the past year, to finally being immersed into my dream language is honestly such an insane experience. At first, I was, very nervous because I was, at my baby level Spanish, but after a while, I felt pretty comfortable. Of course, I was still making mistakes. Like, people still looked at me a little weird, but, I got the main point across, and that's what's important. And I started learning more and more. But most importantly, this really taught me how to truly believe in myself, because honestly, when I just put myself forward and try, I honestly do pretty well. But being in Spain, I felt alive again. I felt the desire to want to explore, but at the same time, I felt like I didn't have to rush into anything and could just enjoy the beauty of the world around me. I became curious again. I felt creative again and present in the moment. And then it hit me. Wait, this is me. It's just the true version of myself I haven't seen in a really long time, because I haven't really been in the right space to bring it out of me. And to be honest, I'm pretty cool if I say so myself. I've grown so much more confident in myself during this trip. I've learned how much I love a good food tour, how my Spanish actually isn't terrible, and how sometimes doing things by yourself may actually end up leading to some of the best experiences of your life. My dream is to live in Spain someday. But until then, I hope to bring a little bit of Spain home with me. I'm going to keep learning Spanish, surround myself with good people and good food, and most importantly, I'm going to keep living for myself. A friend once told me, las cosas de palacio van despacio. This can have a lot of different meanings, but in this case, it's meant to be interpreted as the things of the palace move slowly, because things that are important take time. It's important to appreciate the journey along with the destination. So while I continue building my future, I won't forget to live in the present. Gracias por toda mi vida, España. Thank you for everything, Spain. Te mando un besito y espero que tengas un buen día y una buena noche. I send you a kiss, and I hope you have a good day and a very good night.